Alright, now maybe we have here object scanner beacon. 3 beacons, reinforced plate, and screws. Alright. How do I know what it's set to? Hey! What are you? It's a jumping puzzle! No! I didn't sign an agreement saying jumping puzzles were okay. Green power slug. Alright.
This semi-slug seems to emit weak potential energy from its crystalline shell. Further analysis of crystals required to determine application.
Oh, leaves. Didn't realize these vast fields of yellow flowers counted. That's a lot of clicking, though. Leaves and petals. +1 leaf, +3 flower petals. Versus +4 leaf. They're gonna say it's up on that damn hill again. Let's go get some limestone real quick. Oh, we're over here. Hot, cold for all items? Alright. Good to know. Let's see here. What else was I working on? We just got Beacon in the scanner. Beacon can be used to make mark areas of interest displayed on your compass with a color and name you set for it. Alright. Cool. So take some of those when you're out and about exploring. Bare walls. Objects. Oh, that's right. I can't do that quite yet. Object scanner scanning for power slugs. Alright, well I do see that. I'm just curious how I can change it, if I can. Or if I have to get other recipes and then I'll be able to select. Like when I finish the object scanner nut, I'll be able to then pick between these two. Plates. I don't think I have plates in this story. Uh-oh, production has stopped, probably due to no power. Yep, no power. No, I haven't done the chainsaw yet. Working my way through this stuff. I didn't realize I could just... Oops, I could just start mass learning all of these techs. And so I'm just kind of working my way through them and figuring things out right now. Alright, let's get these up and running first.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can...
I don't know if there's a radial menu for it or not. When I use the other menu, I only get the ores and such. I don't know if this device has its own button to press for the object scanner. Objects, controls, so resource vehicle menu. I don't see an option for it. So, tier 2 is this one, right? There's the chainsaw. So, a minute and a half, we'll get the next one done. Get our inventory sorted real quick. Sort. Store everything, just to get it stacked. Alright, so I want to keep plates with me, wire, pipes. I don't have much in the way of reinforced plates right now. I need to make some more of that. What again? Regular plates and screws. Nope, copper hopper's empty. Damn it. I have to reset this thing again. Apparently I have to reset this each time they turn off. Why do I have to reset this one, but not this one? Oh, that one never actually fully ran out, that's why. Alright, now they're going again. Alright, you... Some of those... Whoops, I used up too many iron plates. Ouch. Been off for a while. Congratulations, Sildalia. Imagine that's a pretty big relief.
Milestone reached. Additional to an inventory expansion, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily out of wood.
Alright, some cable and some screws. Alright, first one to go. Can I reach it? Chainsaw. Oh, it needs biofuel. Isn't that cute? Come here, you. Give me some of your biofuel. Yeah, this power pole doesn't seem to have a switch like this one constantly. Well, I guess it only has the switch of it if you trip the breaker. Alright. So, alright, I can see the little fuel indicator there. Now, tell me to let me chop this tree out of my little area here. Nope. Nope. Damn it. I'm stuck with that thing. Yeah, where's that other little tree that was going to be in the way? There we go. 18 leaves, 5 wood, 1 flower petal. Alright. find a bigger tree. Ah, this is what I want to see right here. 12. Alright, I thought it was going to be a lot more than that. This thing useful as a weapon? Not enough space. What? Alright, whatever. Whoa, the whole section disappeared. 144 leaves, 13. Oh, no, that's an accumulation. Alright, go away, message. What are we up to? 432 and 88 wood? Yeah, this will make my life quite a bit easier. Seems like hitting the central plant gets rid of all the bushes around it as well. Let's test that. Not going to do anything except for chop this. We're going to see if these local bushes go away too. Yep. Alright. Well, lesson learned. That'll speed that process up. Alright, we're a ways up. One more group and we're out of here. Alright, I think I'm good. That should give us biofuel for quite a while. Completing all those techs has also been raising my inventory levels, so more inventory slots. Is it me or are these flowers actually growing? I don't remember all these flowers.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into a power shard that functions with current fix-it technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in the hub.
Alright. So you can turbocharge your buildings with that, overclock production. $700 biofuel. All going into the chainsaw indicator. Yeah, mostly this evening I'm hoping to just kind of push my way through the various parts of it to kind of get a feel for how it works. So far with no narrative impetus, I don't know. I mean, it's got some cool parts, but it's also very, very simplified. While the graphics are nice, the actual production chains and mechanisms are all really, really simple. I don't know how much you could do to kind of improve upon that. Obviously, if we're only getting the first small portion of the gameplay, that could be a big thing, but we'll see. And it seems like it would be very samey. Every time you would want to start playing it, you'd be doing the exact same things over and over again. What's there seems pretty cool, though. And without me, now that I'm familiar with it, another run through would go quite a bit faster. Alright, well, I think that'll take care of our biofuel needs for a little while. Let's do 200 for you. 200 for you. And sorry, you don't apparently get 200. You only get 147. Oh, nope, never mind. 200 for you. Alright. That should take care of that for quite a while. Re-up our metal supplies. Copper's been turned off for quite a while, I'm sure. Alright, what are we up to? I'm not worried. It's here. So there's the rotors. That's what the space elevator was wanting, along with the other parts. The assembler lets you do multi-part or multi-input upgrades, 2 parts into another part. Alright, count pads, which I'm sure are useful for getting around or for multi-story buildings. Walkways, and good old color gun. Gotta complete the space elevator phase 1 to get access to that. I'm not sure. I know there's at least a few other things to do. Maybe I do have to put the space elevator up because I'm not seeing a real big need for most of this stuff other than convenience for large-scale factories. So the rotor, let's see. So if I want to, let's do this one because I need the rotor. We'll select that milestone. 300 pipe, 300 plates, and 1,000 wire. Alright, pipes, plates, and wire again. Get this limestone out of my inventory. Yeah, is the early access version that's supposed to hit in a week going to be more than what this one's got? Or is this just like a network test and advertising binge? And in a week it's just going to open up to everybody for the same limitations. That's what I'm not sure of. Alright, not gonna go get more limestone for a while. Let's see, sort that. Store it, sort it. It will contain the additional 3 levels of tech. Alright. But at that point, barring other arrangements, it's going to be a pay-to-play. Alright, come here, concrete. Let's get you out of my inventory. Alright, pipes, plates, and wire. Ingots. Hopper needs to go into the hopper. Not a fan of interfaces that require me to hold a button down for a long period of time either. It should be just like an on-off or some other way of doing it. Sitting here and holding the mouse down for extended periods of time has just added muscle ache. Little carpal tunnel. Alright, let's store the biofuel. The leftovers of that. Flower petals or the Daleberry. Encourage automation. I can see that. Waiting for the thing that lets me... I know there's like little robot crawlers that you can have moving between 2 points. That's what I wanted to set up for my copper run. I'm just trying to work my way to get to it. Apparently I have to go through the space elevator before I'm going to get access to it. I haven't seen it on any other text yet. Just run a long belt. Yeah. I know how to do that, though. I'm interested in learning how to do other things. I'm not necessarily going for efficiency as I am just trying to explore the different parts of the game right now. Yeah. No, somebody that was doing it... Well, where did I see that? I think it was somebody playing this weekend. But I saw that. Maybe not. Alright, I can get those done. Just trying to clean up the items in my inventory and relieve the inventory slot issues I've got going on. Could just dump things back into the hoppers, but that's alright. This is going to take a little longer than I thought. Kind of curious, if I stuck ingots in there, will this act as a pass-through for the ingots? Or will it just block the flow? Because it's not going to accept ingots where it's accepting ore. Let's find out. I'm really curious, because I would really prefer... I suspect it's just going to stop. Yeah, it's just going to stop. I can't change it to anything useful for copper. Alright, you give those back. Ah, that's where it's been. That's the problem from previously. There's been a hidden one that I couldn't quite see in the front of the hopper right there. That's where it was broke previously. It won't show me the graphic, but if I put my cursor over it in just the right space, I can actually highlight it and then grab it. I could just drop them right here, so I guess it's not that... Actually, can I? I think that'll... That looks funny. I guess that way works, 100 at a time. Alright, we'll just do that for now, so I don't have to sit here. Alright, so power's doing good. Everything's still producing. Suppose I could run conveyors out of the backs of these there and group them all up into one container. So I'd have one storage space for everything until it filled up too much. Oops, let's go check this again. Oh yeah, no objects. How are we doing? What are we up to? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, it's reinforced. 13 more. Oh, there we go. 3.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated.
Be a rocket ship. Alright, so that was parts assembly. Yeah, so that got us the assembler, the rotor, and the modular frame. So there's the conveyor splitter and merger. Splits conveyor belt into 3. So yeah, so you go in one side, and then you've got 3 other sides on the cube the conveyors can come out of. So you could just, I assume you can just do 2 if you ignore the 3rd one. Conveyor merger merges up to 3. So yellow colors, green colors. Alright, I can see uses for those. And then the assembler. 2 parts into another part. So I assume that's where the rotor is going to be necessary. So if I go check my, let's see, this is constructor. No rotor on my constructor list. I can do biofuel in my constructor. So, where... That requires rotors, so you can't use it to make rotors, so that doesn't have anything to do with it. Rotors made here? Or hope not. Oh, no, not there. It's kind of weird. This would be the exact thing. Oh, I make these by hand, then I can do the assembler, and then the assembler can make them after that. Alright, I got it. How many rotors do I need? I need 4 rotors. Alright, no problem. I got it figured. I'm gonna need more. Alright, so we got 10 rotors. Got the plates. I just need 10 of the cables. Alright, so we got all the parts. Alright, time for you to go away, chainsaw. So screws. Or I mean pipes and screws. Rods and screws. So if I change rods and, so yeah, if I change this. Screws. Alright, conveyor can be done. I want rods. I want screws. Oh crap, I gotta do rods. I gotta feed rods in to make screws. Now it's getting more complicated. Alright, so... back to rods. I keep looking up, not remembering there's a ceiling there. Yeah. Let's look at what else is on the list real quick. Trying to figure out how I'm going to organize those iron assembly lines. So now I need screws and rods, but I need the rods also to turn into the screws. So if I have one line producing rods, and then I split that conveyor to feed some over into the other one. Oh, okay, I think I know what I need to do. Alright, so you, tier 2, don't care about the jump pads, don't care about the walkways, don't care about the color gun, don't care about walls, don't have the parts for that. Alright, so I'm done worrying about this until I get some rotor action going on. So what I'm thinking is to leave the interior line doing pipes or rods, and then split this one. Rods only. Or I could just add on to the end here. Come out of here. And have another line doing the screws. So This side, I've got how much power? That's interesting the way it cycles up and down like that. We still got some power though, 40 megawatts. So, let's see here. I'm gonna start wishing I had set floors for everything. So it's gonna be rods coming out of there into constructor. Or I'd get rid of the storage instead. Go straight from there to screws. I don't know the ratios. It's going to be horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible inefficient. Come here, you. In standby mode for a minute. Alright, but instead of that, we go to... No, not an assembler. Constructor. Constructor, we do screws. That back on. Alright, so we've got rods coming over to the screw factory. Now we've got rods and screws both coming out. So now if I do an assembler over here. This part's gonna on top of the rock. Not gonna care. Alright, if it doesn't care, I don't care. Then